The police are getting obese. Now that's what I call a bacon roll. Welcome back to the bit of truth for a Thursday. Yes, I finally got the day right, I know. Anyway, I hope the police haven't ruined it for you just yet. Right, now speaking of lumps, the Met Police are getting extremely fat. Yes, the Met Police bosses have had to order over 5,000 pairs of trousers with a 40-inch waist. They've also had to order 50 and 52-inch trousers for their obese officers. It's no wonder why criminals are getting away. You could buy walking pace with these lot. Whatever happened to having to be fit to be a police officer? Seriously guys, you need to sort yourselves out. We don't need to see you lot sweating and panting whilst arresting a mother for not showing their bus passes, do we now?
Correcto mundo!
Right, now speaking of people with more rolls in a bakery, a woman complains about Ryanair seatbelts not being big enough. Yes, apparently she's the average dress size, but the seatbelt still won't fit. Well, look love, don't moan and say that standard size belts are fat phobic and that you felt lassoed to your seat. Do something about it. You're supposed to be a beautician. There's nothing beautiful about heart disease and early death. I am fed up of people moaning about things that they can do something about. We now live in a world where you're cancelled for saying buzzword shaming somebody. Look, shaming people actually gets people moving. And in your case, it seems like you need to get moving a fair bit. You'd make a great officer. Right, on to more complaining women. A woman who didn't need no man to help her lift the heavy stuff and thought it was a great idea to don a pair of her finest shoes to move a sofa, got trapped. Yes, well done for slipping in your silver crocs and using your girl power to shift a sofa down a flight of stairs alone. Even as a bloke who identifies as a bloke, I wouldn't think to try this on my own. It seems like common sense has been lost on you. Anyway, well done for wasting Fireman's time. It seems like you did need a man after all. Now, speaking of the fire service, inspectors have been banned from using the word fireman. Oh, not again. Yes, apparently we should now be using the word firefighter just in order to keep the language as gender neutral wherever possible in case we upset a lefty. Can we just piss off with all of this? I am fed up of organisations trying to change the whole of the language just to appease a few peoples whose fireman's lifts don't go all the way to the penthouse.
You can say that again.
And speaking of woke words, we've got some more of it. There's fury at a woke NHS hospital poster that says that asking someone's name is now transphobic. Yes, now not only can we not diagnose a man with testicular cancer because he identifies as a woman, we can't even ask their names. Have we completely lost the plot? When is enough enough? What would you like us to call you then? Oi, you got a problem with your bonus hole, it's talking shite again.
It's really fucking stupid.
Now, speaking of more things woke, it seems like we might have a saviour in this instance. A Met Police boss is to ban officers from backing woke causes whilst on duty. Well done to this Met Police boss for actually trying to get on and do his job. We don't need to see officers flying rainbow flags, taking the knee or wearing badges that support environmental causes. You're supposed to be impartial. Get on with your damn jobs and lose some weight whilst you're at it.
You know something? You're right.
Now, speaking of the police, let's see what they're up to today. A police officer trips and pepper sprays a clubber for no good reason. Oh yes, still assaulting members of the public. Not much has changed there then. Yes, a judge and jury have raised concerns about the officer's actions in arresting this man with his heavy-handed approach. Everything is heavy with the police today. Anyway, well done again to this police officer. A few more points taken off your PR.
Oh, well done.
Now, if the police could actually shift a few, stop assaulting members of the public, and stop worrying about their rainbow badges, we may be able to stop this. Youths run through crowds at the Notting Hill Carnival armed with a machete. You see, this is how much the youth fear you. You see, look, so much that even in this picture, the police aren't really too far away. Well done to another successful year of the Notting Hill Circus, for 8 people being stabbed, officers sexually assaulted, and a total of 275 arrests over 2 days.
Well done, everyone!
Now, speaking of crimes, let's see what's happening today. An illegal immigrant has been found with plans worth up to £72,000. Yes, more florists and more gardeners fleeing terror to start their businesses in the UK. This Albanian man was caught with over 170 plants at a property where the electric circuit has been cut. I suppose he didn't want it cutting into his profits. Anyway, well done to the judges. This man got 8 months in prison for his grand venture into self-employment.
Really good job.
Now, speaking of crimes, we may have the crime of the century here. Hold on to your seats. It was so bad, it was televised on live TV. Yes, Richard Madeley has been forced to apologise after swearing live on Good Morning Britain. Oh yes, while discussing the current crisis of cancelled flights, he said to his guest, "It's a good job you got a couple credit cards on you, otherwise you'd just be sitting on your ass." Oh yes, ooh, crime of the century. Police, put down your pork pies, we need the SWAT team in immediately.
What a pathetic display.
Now, speaking of foul language, a woman lets her kids swear, but it doesn't make her a bad mother. Actually, love, it does. My father used to wash my mouth out with soap if I used a bad word. Your kids are gonna grow up to be little shits, aka lefties. It's no wonder that the youth of today have zero respect for anything or anyone, including you.
Yup.
Now, just to finish off, we have a Galway resident who's not happy as she's being woken up by a selfish person's cock-a-doodle-doo. Must be one of those offcuts from surgery. Right, so what have we learnt today? Police can't catch anyone because they're too large. It's the rainbow flags wearing them down. And when they do, they assault them in the process. Women who don't need no man actually need a man to come and rescue them. Don't say fireman or else you'll be arrested, if the police can catch you, of course. Illegals make great entrepreneurs. And if you're a doctor, don't call a patient by his, hers, theirs, zizam, zim, zami, zooza's name. Signing out.